everyone. We're so glad to see you here. My name is Kimbra McCarthy, and I'm the City Manager of Mountain View. Thank you so much for joining us today in this grand opening and dedication of Pyramid Park. This is our second park opening in 22. We opened Mora Park on June 22nd. Portions of this park, as many of you know, were opened in late July as a soft opening, with the dog park, basketball court, and open grass being available for the community to enjoy. Today, we mark the grand opening where you can enjoy all of the amenities. We appreciate everyone's patience, as the final elements were installed. And some of you may or may not know the reason why it was delayed so much was because we had many of our park elements for our playground area and other parts delayed at the Oakland port for many months due to supply chain issues. So we are elated that everything has arrived and it's finally here for you all to enjoy. So we're so proud to deliver this additional park space to our Mountain View community. I'd now like to welcome our mayor, Lucas Ramirez, to say a few remarks.
Thank you, Kimbra. Good morning, and thank you all for joining us for the grand opening and dedication of Pyramid Park. It is my pleasure to recognize my colleagues on the City Council, Vice Mayor Allison Hicks, Councilmember Margaret Abikoga, Councilmember Ellen Kamei, Councilmember Sally Lieber, Councilmember Lisa Matichak, and Councilmember Pat Showalter. Additionally, I would like to recognize our Parks and Recreation Commission members. The Commission's support and input are integral to the success of all of our park projects, including Pyramid Park. The commissioners are Chair Ronit Bryant, Vice Chair Steve Filios, Jonathan Davis, Joe Mitchner, and Sandy Summer. Let's give the Parks and Recreation Commission a round of applause. I would also like to recognize our Visual Arts Committee members who assisted in the selection of the public art for this park. Chair Jesse Cupp, Vice Chair Tony Hsu, Cliff Bryant, Susie Mirhar, and Don Whitebread. Thank you all for joining us. This 2.7-acre park site was dedicated to the city by the developers of the radius development of 100 and 430 Ferguson Drive projects. In April 2019, the public input process for the new park site began. The public design meetings had the largest attendance for a park project in years, with over 120 participants between the two meetings. Residents reviewed several different design concepts and voted for their favorite elements. The favored concept included a full basketball court, exercise equipment, children's play areas, an off-leash dog park, public art, restrooms, and more. In September 2019, the Parks and Recreation Commission reviewed and recommended the conceptual plan to the City Council. The following month, City Council approved the conceptual plan along with the new park name, Pyramid Park. Pyramid Park is one of the city's largest parks to be dedicated in recent years and runs adjacent to public paths and the VTA light rail line, connecting Pyramid Park to neighborhoods throughout Mountain View. I know I'm not alone in sharing my excitement to be opening Pyramid Park. Thank you again to our commissioners and the many residents who provided input on this great park. We appreciate you being here today to celebrate with us. I will now turn the mic back to Kimbra. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Ramirez. At this time, I'd like to recognize the following companies who helped make Pyramid Park a reality, from design to construction to what you see here today. Our landscape architect, Harris Design, Bill Harris. The general contractor, Marina Landscape. I would also like to thank staff, city staff, past and current, who really helped bring this park to fruition. First, our Public Works Director, Dawn Cameron. Dawn, where are you? She's here somewhere. In the back somewhere. Thank you, Dawn. And then her team, Ed Arango, Jacqueline Solomon, David Prenti, Robert Gonzalez, and Ray Rodriguez. Again, some of these are employees who have since retired, but also current employees. We also have Mary Chris Swang, Vincent Chang, and Marina Chekmariva. Now from our Community Services Department, led by Community Services Director John Marchant. John, thank you very much for your leadership. Also former Director J.P. De La Montagne and current staff Brenda Sylvia, Tim Youngberg, Casey Williams, and Mike Dalton. And then finally from our Community Development Department, John Lang and Tiffany Chu. Thank you all for your hard work in making this beautiful park a reality. I'd now like to welcome the chair of the Visual Arts Committee, Jesse Cupp, to introduce our newest public art piece.
Yeah, thank you. The Visual Arts Committee with the City Council are pleased to introduce Mountain View's newest public art pieces. Both public art pieces here today come from artist Adrian Littman. The Visual Arts Committee with the City Council are pleased to share and showcase Mountain View's newest public art installations. Magic Birds, which is over there, and Shoreline Wonders, Monarch Butterflies and Bees, which is way in the back there. You can see the bright orange monarchs. By Adrian Littman. Adrian specializes in both large and small scale installations, including murals, frescoes, mosaics, sculptures, stained glass panels, and fountains and wall treatments. Given the proximity to the Shoreline Natural Reserve, his two art pieces, both standing 15 feet tall, Magic Birds, a stainless steel kinetic sculpture, and Shoreline Wonders, Monarch Butterflies and Bees, a copper and core 10 sculpture, are an opportunity to celebrate nature in the middle of Silicon Valley. The inspiration for the two sculptures were birds and endangered species like monarch butterflies and European honeybees. The organic aspect of the artwork provides viewers with a relaxing visual experience, making the time spent in the park restful and enjoyable. Please join me in celebrating our newest public art pieces. All right, and we'll go back to Kimbra now.
Okay, thank you, Jesse. I'd now like to invite City Council and baby Kenzo over to the plaques here for the ceremonial unveiling. And after the unveiling, our Parks and Recreation Commission will join City Council for the ceremonial ribbon cutting over there as well. And then once the ribbon's cut, we're going to gather in front of the play equipment just for a quick group photo. Pyramid Park is officially open. So please join us in celebrating with games and some freebies and refreshments. Thank you.